Meenakshi teacher. Today we are going to learn economics for grade 9 students. Please refer your textbooks, page number 212. We are going to learn about unemployment. What do you mean by unemployment? Unemployment means these are the people who are seeking for a job but they didn't find any job. So we have so many types of unemployment. First type is a cyclical unemployment. What do you mean by cyclical unemployment? This refers to the economic life cycle. When you see the economic cycle, there will be a peak and a downturn. So when there is a peak, we'll go for the diagram. If you see this one as a peak, or in other words, we call it as a boom. And if you see this down part, the downward sloping part, then this one we call it as downturn. This type of unemployment, people lose their jobs in this part where there is downturn, when the economy is going down. So second type is the structural unemployment. What do you mean by structural unemployment? Structural unemployment, our economy has three structures: primary, secondary and tertiary sectors. If there is any changes in the structure of the economy, then people lose jobs. That type of unemployment we call it as structural unemployment. And this structural employment can be three types. First one is a sectorial unemployment. What do you mean by sectorial unemployment? That means if there is any sectorial, based on the sector, if there is a decline in that particular sector. For an example, nowadays we have job losses in tourism sector, in hotel industry, in these particular sectors, then we call that as sectorial unemployment. But it is a part of structural unemployment. Second one is the technological unemployment. Second one is the technological unemployment. So I'll write it here to be clear. First one is the sectorial unemployment. Second one is a technological unemployment. What do you mean by technological unemployment? That means because of a certain technological advancement or improvement, there will be a job losses. That we call as technological unemployment. For an example, there are so many softwares and hardwares where people loses jobs, so many machines, so we don't need more people. If you go for a banking, now we go to online banking, so people are losing jobs in banks. Only certain people are needed. And the next one is the regional unemployment. That means in a particular region there are job losses only in that particular area. So all these are a part of sectoral unemployment. And the third one is the voluntary unemployment. Third type is the voluntary unemployment. That means until a person gets a job that he or she wishes, and until a person gets a salary level that he or she is willing to get paid, they will refuse the job offer that they are getting until they get the job that they like. That we are calling as voluntary unemployment. Voluntarily you are refusing a job offer that you are getting. Why? Because you don't like that job. And the fourth one is the frictional unemployment. What what do you mean by frictional unemployment? That means if you move from one job to another job, then there will be unemployment only for a short time period. That we call as frictional, and this frictional one we can't stop at any economy. That is because it is a short term and people used to move from one job to another job. So it is good for the economy, but on the other hand, if there is any recruitment agencies, we can avoid this situation. And the fifth one is the seasonal unemployment. What do you mean by seasonal unemployment? For a particular season, that person loses their job. For an example, we go for a tourist attractions. Only for certain peak periods, they have so many offers and all these packages, promotions, and other days they are off seasons. And more like this tourism industries, hotel industries, all the resorts, so we call as a seasonal unemployment. If they are producing any off-site production, then this seasonal unemployment can be avoided. This means for a particular season, they are losing their jobs. And after that, only on that particular period, they will be having their job. So these are the 5 types of unemployment. So if there is unemployment, what will be the effect on the economy? What will happen to the economy? First thing, when people are losing jobs, when there are job losses, what will happen is our productivity of a company or a firm will decrease. Our productivity will decrease. If productivity decreases, our output will decrease. If output decreases, our national income will decrease. If national income decreases, our economic growth will decrease. This is one of the effects of unemployment on the economy. If there are job losses, if people are losing jobs, our productivity of a business will decrease. If productivity decreases, our output will decrease. If output decreases, national income will decrease. What do you mean by national income? It is the overall income of all the people who are working in an economy. So if that increases, our economic growth will decrease. This is one of the effects. And the second effect is our tax income. Government tax income will decrease. Why? Tax are mostly based on the income. If people are losing their jobs, they don't have any income, so they don't have to pay any taxes. So tax income will decrease and government spending will increase. Government spending will increase. That means our budget deficit will increase. We don't be having a budget surplus. We will be having a budget deficit. Government spending is higher than the income. So we are having a loss. Okay? And third one is the business confidence. Business confidence and consumer confidence. Business confidence and consumer confidence will decrease. Both the businesses, producers and consumers will lose their confidence in buying the goods as well as the production of the goods. So these are the effects of the economy. And one more thing is there will be more poverty. What do you mean by poverty? If you can't satisfy your needs and wants at the minimum level even, then you will be pushed to poverty. So if there is a job loss, you don't have any income. So if you don't have any income, your living standard decreases. If your living standard decreases, your quality of life will decrease, and that will lead to the down of the economy. So these are the effects of unemployment in the economy. So who measures this unemployment within the economy? Who is the person who is measuring this unemployment? That means in every country, the central bank of any country will be taking a survey called labor survey. We call it as labor survey. This is done by all the countries' central bank. Now here we call it as Central Bank of Sri Lanka. In China we call it as Chinese People's Bank. So that means they are that we call as their central bank. Nowadays we have 4.4% unemployment in Sri Lanka. Now this statistical number is not from mine, it's from the central bank report. So these are the people who do the labor survey. This is how we find the unemployment. Why we find the unemployment? To see the losses on the economy. How will our economy perform in future? To be proactive, right? So I hope you guys understood the lesson today. Thank you for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe.